Yeah, good afternoon. You are on haligonia.ca. What is the main purpose of this event?
This event
Yes,
here,
please. Yes, please.
we are trying to get people's attention and to make them more aware of what is going on in Copenhagen, the meeting of the world's leaders to trying to get a fair, ambitious, and binding climate change agreement. And the point with the giant oil barrel is to highlight the fact that Canada has a big obstacle in regard to negotiating the reduction of our emissions, because the tar sands is a huge greenhouse gas emitter, and yet it's a big piece of the government's concern, and so they are very hesitant to make an agreement to reduce the emissions because they want to support the oil sands or the tar sands. And so we want to raise awareness that that is a major obstacle. We must deal with it, and we must be more serious about changing to renewable energy and not focus all of our use on fossil fuels.
So, what do you think about Canada's dependence on oil imported from the Middle East? If the tar sands are a major problem here, does it mean that Canada has to forego oil exploration here and to import from the troubled part of the world?
Well, I think we're going to have to find ways to, as quickly as possible, which may in fact be gradual, to get off of our dependence on oil. Of course, we're going to probably always need some, but we must bring down our use because the quantity that's available is going to be an issue before very long. So it's both the concern for climate change and the availability of oil, no matter where it comes from, whether it's the Middle East or whether it's Alberta. So those are two major concerns.
So, to you, what is the way forward?
Well, I think one thing is that we must find ways to cap or to limit the greenhouse gas emissions from all sources. In Canada, a big source is the coal burning power generating plants, as well as the tar sands. And secondly, to put a lot of effort into incentives for renewable energy, such as the feed-in tariffs that have just been enacted in the province of Ontario. It's a wonderful way to encourage people to produce renewable energy. So you have both the limiting of the use of fossil fuels and the greenhouse gas emissions, while at the same time you're encouraging the development and the use of renewable energy of all kinds.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you for your interest.
Yes, thank you. I think Helen, you did the right thing calling Helen.
I think Linda.
Linda.
May.
Yeah, she's well abreast.
Oh, I think she is. I support her, but I'm not as knowledgeable as her.
How long have you been supportive of her ideology?
Oh, well, we've been married over 30 years. So she's always been an activist, and I support her in activity.
Thank you very much, sir.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.